Fox 4 scours thousands of Florida bridge safety inspection reports. They tell the story of what structures are okay and which ones need help.
And after weeks of pouring through those records, tonight the results of our Fox 4 investigation. Look no further than driving from Fort Myers to Cape Coral, Port Charlotte to Punta Gorda, to getting to beaches like Bonita to see just how vital the bridges are in our everyday lives.
I think about it every time we go across a bridge. But here in Southwest Florida, 3 counties plan to replace bridges running well past their design lives. Tonight, Fox 4 Investigates is digging deeper. Our investigative journalist Ryan Kruger shows us what inspection reports show about how safe these daily drives really are.
On average, FDOT records show 12.5 million cars travel over the Southwest Florida bridges every day.
Always crossing one bridge to get to an island or something, you know. It's a lot of water here in Florida, man, a lot of bridges.
A lot is right. Those numbers show 6 bridges every day make up our average commute. State law requires them to be inspected at least every 2 years, though many of them are inspected much more frequently, depending on things like how much traffic the bridge gets and any issues that are found during the inspection. To make sure those bridges are safe, Fox 4 Investigates went through the inspection reports of all 963 bridges in Lee, Collier, and Charlotte counties. The good news for drivers is that less than 2% of those bridges are considered to be in poor condition. In fact, field experts say the Sunshine State has some of the safest bridges in the country.
In Florida, actually, our bridges are in a good shape because it's a new state and the bridges were constructed not too many years ago. We don't have to salt the roads. That's one of the biggest items.
Florida International University professor Dr. Atorad Azizi-Namini is one of the country's foremost experts on bridge engineering. He knows firsthand why it's so important to stay on top of inspections.
And you can go from one inspection period to next one, drastic changes. Because sometimes, for example, if you have a steel girders, there may be a small crack that you don't see. And all of a sudden that crack grows. And that has happened overnight.
Of the nearly 1,000 Southwest Florida bridge reports Fox 4 Investigates examined, only this one in Collier County had issues that were deemed to be serious on Golden Gate Parkway over the Santa Barbara Canal. Investigators say the bridge's deck and superstructure issues were, quote, intolerable, saying changes need to be made. Local construction worker John Turner is one of the 10,000 people who travel over this bridge every day, according to FDOT records. Do you ever think twice about going over this bridge?
Well, this part is all right. I mean, you know, I never really thought anything of it.
Despite the poor rating, officials with Collier County's Transportation and Engineering Division tell Fox 4 Investigates the bridge is still safe. However, the county plans to begin a 1-year replacement project in September.
It's probably a good thing that they're replacing it.
More than 37,000 cars drive over the westbound side of the Cape Coral Bridge every day. But this section of the bridge, it's almost 60 years old. County leaders say it's time to go. They're considering a $185 million plan to replace it by 2030. The bridge is 58 years old, 8 years past its design life, though inspectors say the bridge is still in fair condition. The aging bridge problem is something Dr. Azizi-Namini says the whole country will soon have to grapple with.
By year 2030, 400,000 bridges in the U.S., they're going to exceed that 50-year life, design life.
To put that into context, that would be 2/3 of all the bridges across the country, which means we could see a lot more bridge replacements in the coming years. Lee County is also planning to replace the Big Carlos Bridge that's on the south end of Fort Myers Beach. That bridge was built 57 years ago. If you want to learn more about the bridges near your home, head to our website, fox4now.com, and click on this story.